So today, Bitcoin hit a new all-time high of over $73,600. Really, it's quite remarkable, and the market is very different to what we've seen historically when it comes to Bitcoin and the approach to the Bitcoin halving. In today's video, we're going to explore whether it's realistic that we achieve a $100,000 Bitcoin before the end of 2024. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Let's get straight to it. So we're going to start here on CoinMarketCap. The total market cap of crypto globally is up 2.46% at the time of recording and stands at $2.76 trillion. We had a little bit of a pullback the other day, but look, in what is becoming a new true fashion for Bitcoin, it's rallied on higher. And look, I don't think anybody in their right mind would have predicted the run up that we've seen for Bitcoin. Look, we expected some bullish momentum going into a Fed pivot, don't get me wrong, for both stocks and crypto, and this is something that we did predict, but Bitcoin has moved significantly higher than I think anybody could have possibly anticipated at this point in the year. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that in the comments below, and before we sort of move any further forward, do join our free Discord. Link is in the description of the video. Free to join. We have a remarkable opportunity that I have been chasing for months to get into a private round sale for a project that I think is going to become a future blue chip project, a bit like when I was calling Matic in 2020 a future blue chip project. Look, all I'm saying is join our free Discord, link in the description of the video, and at least explore what this opportunity is. Go away, do your research and see whether it resonates with you. I would be encouraging everybody to at least do the bare minimum and take a look. Look, I'm not bothered whether you take the opportunity or not, but I want as many people to have the opportunity as possible because this one is monstrous. And when you jump into the free Discord, you will understand what I'm talking about, particularly in a market like this where we've got Bitcoin up, 9.5% in the past 7 days. These opportunities are not to be missed. In my opinion, not financial advice. Treat this purely as entertainment purposes only. But let's get into the detail here. We've got Bitcoin price nails new $73.6 thousand all-time high as ETFs eat away at the supply, and that is what is really pushing this Bitcoin price as high as it is. We are seeing companies, exchanges lose their Bitcoin, and Bitcoin supply is drying up, and this means that I personally believe that $100,000 Bitcoin is very, very possible, and I think it's something that we are likely to see before the end of 2024. What does really interest me is I guess people's predictions as to where we see ourselves a year after the Bitcoin halving, where we normally historically have seen a new all-time high for Bitcoin before we go and head into a bear market. This is very, very different to what we've seen before. I think any prediction, anywhere up to $500,000, I think is very possible if the spot Bitcoin ETFs continue to work and continue to eat away at the supply. It's going to be really, really interesting to see how this develops. Super excited. But at the same time, I'm also considering what should be the next moves in the crypto space. Seed rounds, private sales, they're literally some of the biggest opportunities in the space right now, in my opinion. But you've also got to be looking at what the future spot ETFs are likely to be. Are we going to see an Ethereum spot ETF? Now, I think this is inevitable. And, if that is the case, we should probably look at the likes of Stacks, a Bitcoin layer 2. What has that done with the interest around Bitcoin and everything that's happened with the Bitcoin spot ETFs? It would lead me to expect, bearing in mind Stacks has outperformed the rest of the market, that we're likely to see the same if we get an Ethereum spot ETF on layer 2s on the Ethereum network, right? We then need to look at other projects that are likely to get spot ETFs in the future, more distant future than the near future, but probably good to get involved in, get positioned in some of these other projects. Now, I anticipate we see a Solana spot ETF, an XRP spot ETF, a Cardano spot ETF, a Polkadot one's probably on the cards as well, possibly even Chainlink as well, I think is right up there. And how have I come to this conclusion? Well, I've looked at what the current institutions hold, and they hold all of these altcoins, which would lead me to suspect that that will be the next additions of a spot ETF in the future if Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs are both approved and successful. So look, I'm future proofing my investment decisions, and I think people here watching this channel should as well. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this in the comments below. I've done a lot of rambling, but I think it's important to cover this stuff off. New record, Bitcoin ETFs hit $1 billion in daily inflows. It's just remarkable, bearing in mind I have openly talked about the fact that pension funds haven't started allocating, and lots of companies are still not allocating yet. So there's still a lot more movement in the tank. I do believe we're going to see a $10 trillion market cap for crypto, and a large percentage of that is going to be into Bitcoin. 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗓 is never selling MicroStrategy's Bitcoin. Really interesting and bullish to see that. Jamie Dimon compares Bitcoin to smoking, saying it supports people's right to buy it, but he would never buy it himself. These dinosaur investors are really going to get found out. A lot of, and this is my opinion, a lot of these hedge fund managers, people like Jamie Dimon, they are put on a pedestal, and made out to be something they really are not, in my opinion. I do think that, Nick and myself have outperformed the vast majority of hedge funds over the past 4, 5, 6, 7 years with our investment decisions. And if you were a member of Cheeky Crypto, link is in the description, cheekycrypto.io, you would have access to see all of our buys and sells as we're making them, right? So it's definitely worth checking out the membership if that is of interest. UK regulator to allow crypto related securities. It softens its stance, the FCA that is, on the sector, and permitting Bitcoin and Ethereum-backed exchange-traded notes. Again, really positive moves. And again, the adoption of crypto is just, it's snowballing and really taking effect now. We've got Bitcoin rally is creating around 1,500 new millionaire wallets daily. Just phenomenal, right? I have on record said since like 2020 on Cheeky Crypto, since we decided to make the channel and do what we're doing here, I have said that everything will be tokenized, everything will be on the blockchain, and I have also said that this is the biggest wealth transfer in history of mankind, and if you're part of it, then you're going to do really well. With Bitcoin hitting a new high, is it likely to reach $100,000 by before 2024? I'm going to drop this in the Discord. I think it's very realistic and aligns with what's in that article. Bitcoin frog founder convicted of money laundering. This is all to do with crypto mixers. Again, not worth doing, and they're getting caught now. We got the SEC orders First Trust Sky Bridge to declare its Bitcoin ETF application abandoned. So look, really interesting to see this. Lots have missed the boat, and it is a race. And I want to be really clear on that. It is a race to be like leading the ETFs, right? And that is going to be what transpires with Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Chainlink, and so on, right? So much opportunity. Jump in our free Discord, find out about this huge, and I mean monstrous opportunity that we've got. I've spent months working on getting hold of this opportunity, and we are very privileged to have the opportunity to get into this particular project so early. And when you read up about it, you'll know exactly why. Check out the free Discord, link in the description, mash up the like button. I'm all about, I mean, I feel like Santa Claus all year round with some of these opportunities that we're bringing to our community. I want our community to be successful, you know, and that is why I, work tirelessly to get these opportunities for our community. Go check them out at least. Bare minimum. Don't pass it by. This is like, finding a stack of money on the pavement as you walk on by and not picking it up if you don't go and at least research it, in my opinion. Mash up the like button, subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.